Hope you guys have been having a lot of fun in Season 12. I have. Now, today's a super quick video about Witch Doctor Season 12 Armory Optimization. Now, I'm just going to go over real quick what I do, and by no means am I saying that this is the best way, the only way, or the most efficient way. I'm just going to let you guys see what's going on with my setup, and if you like some ideas, feel free to work it in with what you guys got going on. Now, for the first page, I've got my fours build set up. It's specifically as doing as much damage as possible. This is just the standard fours bat spell. There's nothing really special here. You can copy it right off the leaderboard just like I did. This build is strictly only to be played in very high level GRs, basically 100s plus. Number 2 is a farming build, speed farms for bounties or tier 13. It's the Helltooth Manajuma Angry Chicken build. Very strong for bounties. Some people like to do kind of like the gold setup where I have Avarice, Band, Gold Wrap, Boon of the Hoarder, and lots of pickup radius stuff like Grave Injustice, and I've got a Thing of the Deep in the cube. This is more cute. I personally hate playing this build. I hate having to wait for my Gargs to do all my damage, so this build isn't too optimized. Some people love this build. It is the fastest, best farming build for bounties and T13 for Witch Doctors. So if you're trying to be efficient and try to be the best for trying to run the fastest possible for Season 12 Witch Doctor bounties or T13, this is unfortunately the build that you have to play. I miss Lon so much. Alright, my third setup is Jade. I personally really enjoy playing Jade. They made it way more fun with the damage reduction that they added this season. I run this build specifically for running mid-tier GRs for like farming. It's like anything 75 and under. This build is absolutely great for just doing like 3-minute speed GRs. Just with anyone in the group, it doesn't matter. It doesn't require any sort of Z DPS. It's sort of like everyone's kind of doing their own thing. Again, you can do basically anything for that slot. I just personally enjoy playing Jade. It's pretty fast, tanky, fun. Some people like blowing stuff up. Now, the fourth set I haven't built yet, but what I would recommend and what I'll eventually do is setting up the Zuni Masa Sage set. Specifically for Death's Breath's farming. This is pretty dedicated. It's actually pretty fun. It's way more, in my opinion, more fun than the Helltooth Gargantuan. Only really to be played while farming for keys. It's more for just like if you enjoy building and playing that particular set, Zuni Masa. It's kind of a pet build. Moving on, my final tier is my solo GR pushing bats build. The main difference between solo and fours is you basically need a lot more tankiness. For example, you got to run a Unity. This particular Sacred Harvester has Vitality on it. So my fours Sacred Harvester actually has area damage, and you want attack speed and area damage rather than Vitality for that. A couple other things, Second Life passive, and what's another difference here? Oh, you want Jaunt for solos. You want just make maybe a little tad more vitality than what you do in fours, which is just 100% all out damage per second. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed my armory optimization. Like I said, this is not necessarily the best way to do things. This is how I do it. Take it easy.
God, some artists spent so much time on like the background here and like the underneath area and all this shit. I've never even looked at it once. Look at all this shit.
Nice
like,
crates, dude. I didn't even realize there was a set. I didn't notice this was raised on top of another building.
Yeah, I've never looked ever at any of this.